Hey everyone, Reid Henrichs with Ridge. The purpose of today's video is to talk about free stuff versus freedom. Let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, we have to understand what the purpose of government is. The purpose of government is to protect property, protect individual life, liberty, and property. Not to be the one who violates that, takes it from one citizen and gives it to another based on nothing at all. The paradigm that we're facing today is the fact that there are those who would vote for people in government to do just that. Vote for people to represent them in government, to enact laws that enable them to take from productive members of society and give to non-productive members of society based on envy, covetousness, jealousy, all of those things that socialism is predicated upon. The problem that I see here is that those that enact legislators that believe in socialism, that believe in heavy-handed federal government and state government policies, those are going to enact laws that further restrict our freedom. In other words, restrict our firearms ownership, restrict the things that we can say, write, produce, publish, all of those things. So it's this spiral that continues. In other words, the least productive citizens have the most influence and then punish the most productive citizens and further restrict their rights. It's a defeating process. Frederick Bastiat talks about this in his books. He talks about plunder, where the government is the hired muscle of the majority to take away property from others and redistribute it to those that put them in power in the first place. This is the socialist utopia. At least this is most certainly the beginnings of it. We have to guard against that. We have to guard against these policies. In today's bizarro world of politics, where up is down, left is right, inside is out, this ever-changing paradigm, but always a drift towards collectivism, always a drift towards power of government, to increase power in government, this drift that has taken place over the last 150 years. We have to be aware of what's happening, and we have to decide for ourselves at what point is it going to become so problematic that we have very little recourse. When I look at the state of things, for example, in New York State, where illegal aliens have more rights than an unborn child. They just passed a law to kill a child up to the moment of birth and applauded it in their little legislative chamber. They have this idea that somehow an unborn American citizen has less rights than an undocumented illegal alien within their own borders. They believe that police and military should have more guns than the citizenry, which is the complete opposite. Our founders wanted more firearms in the hands of the citizenry than the police or the military. These are the same people that say, oh, no, only police and the military should have guns, and then make the claim that the police are too brutal. No, we've got to make a choice. We've got to make a hard choice. Do we want free stuff or do we want freedom? As for me, I'm going to choose freedom. And as for me and my friends and family, we're going to choose freedom over free stuff. And in the words of Thomas Jefferson, I'll leave you with the following statement: the government that can give you everything can also take everything away from you. And I want you to remember that when you're voting yourself the goodies, when you expect government to be Santa Claus, when you expect those in power to give you things, you will rue the day that they take it all away from you. If you found the information in the video helpful, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to get some training in firearms on how to preserve your freedoms, come on out to Ridge and we can help you with that. This is Reid Henrichs with Ridge reminding you the lessons that we learn are written on the tombstones of others. We'll see you on the ridge.